What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 14 Team of the Week predictions. Today we're going to be predicting the Team of the Week number 25, which should be released on the 5th of March. First Team of the Week in March, and it's going to have quite a few decent players indeed. Quite a few second inform cards, and I think one and third inform card maybe, and some quite high rated players. So it's going to be a pretty good Team of the Week, and let's get straight into some of the substitutes on this squad. We've also got some players, transfer cards and stuff like that to talk about, but we're going to start off. First player we're going to have here is a goalkeeper called Rafael. Plays for Verona in the Serie A. It's this player here. And his team went out, I believe played, I think it's Bochum. I'm not too sure off the top of my head, sorry guys. But he picked up 6 saves, saved a penalty, got a clean sheet and man of the match in a 0-0 draw, I do believe, for his squad. Very, very good performance, and he could even creep into the starting 11 there. Moving on to the first outfield player on the substitute, we've got a player called Vas. Plays in the French League 1 for a team called Evian. Plays as a left back. I'm not too sure where he actually played in the game. I think it's either left back or right back. I'm not 100% sure. But he did go and pick up a goal and then a clean sheet and man of the match in, I believe, Evian's 2-0 win maybe on Friday night. So that is a potential card we could see in the Team of the Week. Moving on to another French League 1 player. Got a player called Lemion, I think it is. Not too sure how you pronounce his name. But plays for Saint Etienne. Okay squad, come up with some surprising results. They went out and played Monaco on Saturday, I believe, and actually went out and won 2-0. This player picking up the man of the match award as well as a goal. Very, very good performance. You could argue a clean sheet as well, playing in that middle. Fairly good player, 74 rated inform card, that would be. Moving on to another player, we've got a bronze player. First player plays out on the left-hand side. We've got a player called Luke Freeman. Plays for Stevenage in the Football League 1. And this guy went out and picked up, I believe it was 2 goals and an assist in Stevenage's 3-2 win over Bradford. Very, very good performance by Freeman indeed. Just an average-looking card there. Moving on to this player, we've got a ex-Charlton player, Jan Gumorgan. Now plays for Bournemouth, I do believe. I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but he played for Bournemouth in this weekend. I'm not sure if it's full transfer or loan, but this guy picked up a hat-trick and man of the match in Bournemouth's 5-0 win over Doncaster. Moving on to another transfer player, we've got a player called Lee Griffiths. Used to play for Wolverhampton, now transferred to Celtic, gone back to the SPL. Used to previously be playing it for Hibs, I think it was. Or was it? I think it was Hibs. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. This guy picked up 3 goals and an assist in Celtic's 5-0 win over Inverness. And moving on to the final player on the subs bench, we've got a player called Jonathan Soliano, who this would be his second inform card. Plays for Red Bull Salzburg in the Austrian Bundesliga, and this guy picked up 3 goals in in Salzburg's 6-3 win against Rapid Wien, one of the strongest squads of that league, should I say. But Red Bull Salzburg still flying across. But that is the subs bench. Let's quickly move on to the starting 11. I'm going to play in a different formation, 3-4-3 for this week's Team of the Week, and we can start with in goal. Fairly high-rated player, Buffon, the Juventus goalkeeper, 86 rated player at the moment, would be an 87 rated inform card. Buffon, though, picking up 9 saves, a clean sheet, and man of the match in Juventus' 2-0 win over AC Milan. Keeping a clean sheet against Balotelli is fairly difficult when he's on a good game, and 9 shots. Outstanding performance by him. Moving on to the defence here, first player we're going to have here is Alaba, the Bayern Munich left back. Played left back in the game, but we've got 2 left backs in this defence, and this would be, again, his second inform card. And this guy picked up a goal and an assist and a very, very good overall performance in Bayern Munich's 5-1 domination over Schalke. Very, very good performance indeed. And we could possibly see him got another Bayern Munich player in the squad as well, guys. You probably already know who that be. So not too sure about that position. Moving on to the centre-back, we've got a player called Canna. Plays for Lazio at the back, and this guy picked up a goal and a clean sheet in, I think it was Lazio's 1-0 win over Florentina. A fairly solid performance there at the back. Moving on to the final defender, we've got a player called Maxwell. Plays for PSG as a left back. Again, this would be a second inform card for him. And he picked up a goal, man of the match and clean sheet in PSG's 2-0 win over Marseille, I do believe. Fairly good, solid performance all round there from the defenders. Moving on to the midfielders, where we get some more interesting players. First we're going to have here is the real highlight of this week's Team of the Week, Robin, the Bayern Munich right mid. Fantastic game. I believe it was just overall for Bayern, and played very, very well this weekend in Bayern Munich's 5-1 win I previously talked about. But this guy picked up a hat-trick, and his final goal was a penalty, but it was a very, very nice penalty indeed. No keeper was saving that, and we could definitely see him on this informed Team of the Week. Moving on to the 2 players in the middle, we've got quite a few right-sided players. First we're going to have here is Sissoko, the Newcastle midfielder, should I say. His default card is as a centre mid, but played out on the right-hand side for Newcastle when they played Hull. Ended up winning 4-1, and this guy picking up 2 of the goals there, and picking up the Man of the Match award as well. Unfortunately, that game was kind of ruined in the sense of Alan Pardew's headbutt. But swiftly moving on to the other centre mid, we got a player called Ruddy. Plays for Hoffenheim, who again, another Bundesliga team who came up with a very, very good result indeed. Playing as a centre mid, this player picked up 2 assists in Hoffenheim's 6-2 win over Wolfsburg. That could have been a very competitive game, and Hoffenheim just went out and stole it. Also, the striker Modesta, he put in a very, very good shift as well, picking up two goals and assists maybe. But Ruddy picking up 2 assists, and you could argue very, very good, solid performance, and picking up one of the highest ratings in a German magazine called Kicker. So we could possibly see him in that midfield role. And moving out to the left-hand side, we got another right-sided player, Anderlecht Schürrle. Played right side in Chelsea's 3-1 win over Fulham. Schürrle picking up all 3 and the Man of the Match award in that game. A very, very good performance by the German, and a lot more talent to come from him. I really, really enjoyed watching that play, and it should be interesting what Mourinho puts. I want to see him up front. That could be fairly interesting. Got very, very good finishing, very calm and composed player. So up front, maybe a lot better position. Moving on to the strike force, the attackers. First we're going to have here out on the right-hand side is going to be Salomon Kalou. Currently play for Lille in the French League 1. As you can see here, this would be the player who picked up his 3rd inform card, playing out on the right wing this weekend, picking up 3 goals. I believe 2 are penalties, not too sure off the top of my head, in Lille's 3-2 win over Al-Jashia. I think it is very, very good performance by Kalou there. Moving out to the left-hand side, we've got a player called Adriz, and plays for Atletico Bilbao. And Atletico Bilbao went out and played Granada on Friday. Ended up winning, I think it was 4-0? And he picked up 3 goals and the Man of the Match award. He recently got an inform card, so it could be getting another second inform. Not too sure about that Friday night, though. Moving on to the final player of the team. One of the stronger players most people are going to want is going to be a player called Benteke, the Aston Villa striker. As you can see, he's got an upgraded card, so maybe EA's turning off point. He only picked up 2 goals and Man of the Match award, but still a brace in Aston Villa's 4-1 win over Norwich. Fairly good performance by him up front, and hopefully he'll just progress and get even stronger. So let's quickly move over to this site here, where you can see all the cards in their informed versions. I've just increased their overall rating by a couple. Nothing about the in-game stats, so completely ignore them. But let's have a quick rundown of the squad. Obviously, it looks like a very, very good, solid team of the week. Good, nice mixed variation as well. Buffon, 87 rate keeper. Everyone knows what he's going to be like, so he could be worth quite a bit. Second inform, Alaba. I think the first one goes quite a bit, so the second one definitely would. Canna probably be about discard, maybe about 30 odd K. Probably about 25-30k centre-back maybe. Maxwell, probably fairly similar. It's his second inform card, so he may go for a bit more. Schürrle, he'll definitely go for a lot. Obviously, his normal card used to go for a lot, so his inform card would definitely go for quite a bit. I'm guessing the 100k mark at least until prices drop. Ruddy, probably a discard player. Sissoko, arguable about him being in that right mid. He may not go as much if he was a centre mid, but you still probably go for about a high 50, maybe 40. Robin, he'll go for an absolute fortune. He is the main deal of this team of the week, and these are the attraction point for people buying those packs. Third inform, Kalou. I'm not too sure what his other cards are worth. I'm not too sure if they're... I don't think they're too high, but right wing... I'm not too sure how many good right wings there are in the French League 1. I think there is only like a couple, so he could be a fairly good place to put in that spot there. Moving on, also probably works quite well with Didier Drogba up front, so you know he could go for quite a bit. Algeria, second inform card, probably not a lot, probably going to say 25k onwards. And Christian Benteke, if he does go and pick one up, he'll go for quite a bit as well. But guys, that's the squad there. Subs bench doesn't look too bad. You've got quite a few transfer players, high rated players. Just average. Rafael and goal actually looks fairly solid. That's about it. But guys, it's come towards the end of the episode. If I missed any players, put those reasons, put the players in the comments. Just say why. I'd love reading the comments, love interacting with you guys. But guys, this is the end of the episode. If you'd like something, click that like button. Also remember to subscribe, stay tuned to this series and any other series on my channel, guys. This has been Crush. Till next time, adios.